Hello and welcome to the Wellness Universe Lounge. I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. Today is our author information call for book number 6 in our series. I'm sorry, I pardon myself, in our number 1 best-selling series. And here's the information call for you to learn a little bit about the project. You don't have to be a writer to be part of this project. You just have to be really good at what you do. And someone who's part of the Wellness Universe ecosystem in order to be one of the authors to apply to be in our next book. My name is Anna Pereira. I'm the CEO and founder of the Wellness Universe. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. And here to lead this wonderful meeting with me is our publisher extraordinaire slash alien slash goddess slash leader amongst leaders, Laura DeFranco. Laura, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm super excited to be here for book 6 to give you guys information about this. And really grateful for Anna's big vision for the Wellness Universe Complete Guide to Self-Care. Oh my gosh, you guys, tools for transformation. This is going to be such a juicy book. So we're here to talk all about what this is and answer all your questions and all the things. How do you want to start, Anna?
Well, I'll just introduce everyone because I see some new faces here. And hello, Marcy and Lisa, for joining us. And some new people that may not know who we are. Let's have a raise of hands. Have you ever heard of the Wellness Universe before? Okay. And have you ever heard of our series, The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care? Okay, so I'll give you a quick introduction. We've done 4 books that are out on Amazon right now. This was the first one. We released this in COVID. In fact, I believe, Laura, we were your first commercial client after you released your own books. And this was the first book during COVID when everybody was all stressed out. So this was the vision that I was given, is let's give people stress relief tools, right? So this was the first one, number 1 Amazon bestseller. This was the second one because people were looking for happiness. They were all at each other's throats during COVID after several months at home, locked up with everybody. So 25 Tools for Happiness was the second book that we released, and this was the number 1 international bestseller. And then as people became, and I was really inspired by COVID because this is where what we were all experiencing as a global people, humanity. And then everybody was kind of like doing their entrepreneur thing from home and finding like businesses online. So people were looking to achieve more for themselves from being home. So we gave this one to the people, 25 Tools to Achieve Anything. And then I was waiting to release the 4th one. This was near and dear to my heart, 25 Tools for Goddesses. And so each book increasingly morphed a little bit into a different version of what it had been. Every single one was a Amazon number 1 bestseller. Every single one has built a bigger and better platform for all of the contributing authors individually and also as a whole. And every single person who is part of these books has been a member of the Wellness Universe. And we further will tell you a little bit more about that later. Laura will bring into the fold how we're doing one of these collaborative projects really will really help your platform and personally and professionally. So with that said, that little introduction, Laura, I'd love for you to jump right in.
So, you guys, I am Laura DeFranco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions. We have 3 different publishing imprints. Brave Healer Productions is our holistic health and wellness. And we have Brave Business Books, and we also have Brave Kids Books now. We're an 8-time award-winning publisher, and I am so excited every time I get to say that. And that's because of authors like you that come into these books and make them amazing. When I woke up on March 20th of 2020, I was dreaming this dream, and I woke up in the dream, and it was about putting all my healer friends together because we had all lost kind of our hands-on people all of a sudden, right? So that funny COVID story, I was given a very divine download. I walked to the computer in my pajamas and wrote an invitation to a group. I was teaching a class for my healer business owners. And I'm like, you guys, who wants to write a chapter? Let's do the ultimate guide to self-healing and put tools in people's hands right now that they can do at home. And 48 hours after I put that invitation in there, 24 people said, yes, I'll help you do that. And 5 weeks later, that was a #1 Amazon best-selling book. I'm super happy to report that we are celebrating title number 90 since then. Like, what the heck? How does that even happen, right? Like, so how it happens is something way bigger than me is driving this bus. And when I went to Anna, I said, Anna, we got to do this for the wellness universe. I mean, like, it was just such a no-brainer to me to pull together the experts in her world and bring her series to life as well. And that, Anna, was the beginning of me coming to other leaders and saying, hey, let's do this for you, for your business, and get your beautiful, brave words and tools out into the world. So since that date, along with these books that we've been putting out into the world, I mentioned that we've won a few awards, but we're also getting a lot of other kinds of attention. You guys, our books are being picked up by Walmart and Target, and we have influencers endorsing the books. And oh my goodness, if you're coming into a Wellness Universe project, the dynamic duo of Anna and I is really other level in terms of the way that she has reached out to her influencer community and included them, not just said, hey, can you help us, but actually included them in our books. Just wait till you see Tools for Life. It's going to be publishing, oh my gosh, in a few days, right? 22nd. So the Tools for Life book is such a beautiful example of taking collaboration to an even other level. So this just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Your involvement, and Anna will talk a little bit about becoming a member of the Wellness Universe if you aren't already, but your involvement in a book project is a collaboration. We coach the writing. So Anna said you don't have to be a writer. That is true. You have to want to write at least, right? You have to be inspired to try it. You have to be curious about, what if I could become a better writer? You will become a better writer no matter what level writer you are now as a result of being in one of these projects. It's absolutely my favorite thing ever to make your story come alive in writing, and also to inspire you to want to write more, because the tools that you'll learn by being in the project will serve every single other thing you do for your business afterwards. So this is a book and you're going to become a published author, and that is a big deal, but this is so much more than just a book project, y'all. I'm going to be coaching the group through our Amazon bestseller strategy. Like, how do you do this, right? Maybe you guys have a solo book you want to be writing and publishing later on. Well, you're going to learn all of not only the writing secrets, but the bestseller secrets as well. We want you to be able to learn those things and then, take them forward and put them to use in your own projects. The chapter is 2,500 words, give or take 500 words. And some people want to know, how long, how much do I have to write? So there's the word count for you. And it is part story and part tool. So one of the most important things for me was, if you're going to be an expert and teach me how to do something, you can't just say, here's what you need to do. You need to help me get to know, love, and trust you first. And that's the vulnerable story that we're putting in the chapter. That is you helping the reader understand that you are the person to teach them something in the second part of the chapter. You will step up as the master teacher that you are, and you will teach the reader a practical tool in the second piece. So the chapter, the 2,500 words, give or take 500, that whole chapter is two parts, story and tool. We have a bio that comes at the end of that chapter, and Anna's got some details about, your Wellness Universe link that you can include there, and all kinds of things. We want to promote what you're doing. We want the chapter to be something that someone reads, learns something amazing, and they can't wait to come over to your bio link and check you out and come into your email list and learn more about you through the Wellness Universe and all those things. So, Anna, what else do you want to say about that?
I think you're doing brilliantly.
Okay. So usually there are some different kinds of questions that come up about being in an expert book collaboration. I want you all to know that I have a mission to provide the best book, collaborative book experience on the planet. That is my mission for you. If you've been in one before and you were disappointed, we hope you will not be disappointed. We hope that you will rave about the experience. And we want to answer all the little detailed questions. And the first one is always like, well, what's the investment? So I'm going to actually turn that to you, Anna, and have you talk about like, how do they get accepted? What do they have to do? How much does it cost? All that good stuff.
Absolutely. First off, since we're going to be talking about that, I'd really like to bring Nancy, since Nancy has to leave in a few minutes. I'd like Nancy to share what her experience is so people understand what they're entering into. And Nancy, I want you to be completely honest about really the energetic investment you have to do also, because I know that some people sign up, and what Laura just mentioned a second ago, if you've been part of other collaborative book projects, people just turn in some content and that's all they do. But our projects are so much more than that and actually ask more of the people because we're giving so much. So I would like for you to just give like the total experience, because I know that you're going to give, oh, it's great, but all of it, so people can get the scope of the project.
Yeah. So the first book I wrote with the Wellness Universe was I believe the very first one. We did 25 tools for stress relief. Prior to that book, I did do another collaborative book. And like you said, the experience was more just push to get the chapter done, but we had some buy-in, but not high buy-in. The books here that we write, we are connected in part of the book author community from the moment we sign on to be an author all the way through the book launch and beyond. And you have many invitations to do as much or as little as you feel comfortable with. I will say that each book I have just I'm in book 5 that's going to be released. I was in books 1 and 4, I believe. But with each time I've written my chapter, I've learned that much more about myself and my own journey of self-healing, and wisdom has flowed out from me into the pages of the book. So it's not just, oh my gosh, what am I going to write? Oh, okay. The journey of crafting your story is not only one that gives the reader their space to find and own their healing, but it's a very healing journey as well for you when you put your emotions and energy out there. I have to say, when I wrote my chapter for this book 5, I had no idea what I was going to write. I just signed up because I just love the self-care book series and Anna. And when I sat down, I was like, okay, what does this mean? Well, whatever I was meant to write flowed out from me into that book. So it was exactly what I was meant to focus on, gather my wisdom, and heal from. And you also have a lot of opportunity if you're wanting to market and promote your business, you have so many opportunities here to actively collaborate with other writers, to be a part of the wellness universe and to promote your book. I can't say enough about the access you'll gain for your own business and to be part of the wellness universe. Like I said, you can do as little or as much as you want. Initially, I didn't do as much. I was probably a little bit overwhelmed. It was just all I could do to write my book, write my chapter. That was a big deal. But now with book 5, I'm really going to use this to expand the healing capacity out into the world, to expand my business, and to be part of the beautiful collaborative energy of the wellness universe. So thank you, Anna. Thank you, Laura. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, Nancy. You know what? I'm going to ask just one more person to speak, only because, Jill, you're here as a lead author of your own book. And I just want to get because if you're here to be part of our book and you have led your own book, that just speaks volumes of what I think that you see for this project. I would just like to hear, why you're here and why you would think that the Wellness Universe book project would be a fit for you.
Yes. So can you hear me? Hear me? Okay. Yes. So welcome and thank you both, Laura and Anna and team. I just love the collaborative nature of this. I mean, I just love everything about this process. Laura's coaching and every time I get to be involved with her and her coaching, it ups my ability to communicate something that I feel, needs to get out there in the world. And I love that part. I love how, 1 + 1 = 3 = 25 equals like the way that this community takes these amazing words and then just amplifies them out to those that are calling in these practices. You had me at the word transformation, right? I love anything that has to do with change, so love that. Congratulations to you, Anna, for all the work on being a lead author, because all that project management skill comes really roaring into play, both in terms of collaborating with Laura and her team on supporting everybody and really helping them through what becomes sort of, you say the words, it's a healing journey. But until you're actually in it, this is my experience, you don't really fully realize, I'm going to get a chance to heal myself and come from that place of this is what, this is the energy of what needed to be, of revealed and healed. And so I find that very powerful as well. And plus, having been a lead author, which is, a lot of energy, I'm looking forward to going, oh, wow, someone else is going to lead the effort here and I'm going to get to contribute rather than lead it. So, coming from a different place. So there's all my words. So there we go.
Jill, a special thank you to you for being one of those leaders and the project managers, because it is a lot, we know. But I especially love the way that you see the benefit also of being in a collaboration with a leader who is ultra organized. And I'm talking about you, Anna, but I'm also talking about Jill because she's one of those people. So like when we come together to do these things, it just, again, gets better and better when you have people like that who really get it and can take it to another level. Your book, Jill, Transformative Leadership, was other level as well. It was an other level author cast. And so I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you're here today.
Thank you. And just another love on Anna and her vision. I mean, you asked me why here as well. I mean, her vision, you all have heard it, or if you haven't, it's amazing. Happy, healthy, and healed humans lead to global peace. My goodness, what we need that now. We more than ever. So thank you, Anna.
Thank you so much, Jill. And I appreciate you saying that, because I forgot to mention our vision statement. But Laura, did you have something to say? Sorry.
No, I was going to read Jean's comment next if you like. So Jean Voice Start. Hi, Jean. Thank you for making that big comment in there. She says, when I signed up last year for book 5, I was so excited to join brilliant experts in this collaborative project. As an author of books that were not bestsellers, I wanted to learn everything: marketing, writing, collaborating, and how to use the book to boost my business and achieve my dreams. There were many benefits. I was thrilled to be mentored by Laura. I cannot explain the benefits I have received. It went above and beyond expectations. There has been so much love, support, and wisdom shared. Anna kept offering new opportunities throughout: interviews, workshops. We could go on that one, and we will tell you guys more about more benefits. And I signed up for everything, as you should, Jean. This experience has changed my life. I'm so grateful to Laura, Brave Healer Productions, and the Wellness Universe for my new life. Jean, that was amazing. Thank you. So, what's next, Anna? Want to talk a little bit more about the benefits?
Yeah, so thank you for reading that, and thank you, Jean, for your kind words. So let me go over to the application. I'm just going to pop the link now since we're going to be talking about it. So the investment is well stated on the application, and I'll let you all click on that link and it can open in a new tab for you. So you have that. You can take a browse through what the costs are. But as you've heard, and this is what I love, and Laura, this is what I love, and this is why I love you all so much who are here. We all can trust you. Obviously, we're not like 18 years old, just starting off with no experience, nothing to hold like the bar to. Like everybody has set their own bar for themselves in their business. Everyone here has experience in business. And this is why I appreciate you all so much. You've been there, you've done the work, and you can really speak to what serves you and how you can serve through the projects you're involved in. And here's what I appreciate about my own life. I only like to involve myself in needle moving projects with needle moving people, period, end of story. I've been doing the Wellness Universe for over 10 years now. In fact, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. Laura and I sometimes have private conversations as we go along our journey because we are so involved with so many people and so many communities and individuals that we really look to only put our energies into what can really move the needle and also fill our cup. So when I heard from Nancy, this really was something that we seldom talk about, or it's brought to our attention, the healing journey that fills our cup, how our cup gets personally filled. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to have like a lot of like young authors first starting off their journey. You know what I mean? But we are really blessed to have a seasoned group of authors who are part of our books. They bring their experience with them. They bring their, just, I have no other word to say it, but like your sage wisdom, your seasonedness, everything that you've been through, you're bringing to this project. It's not like you're bringing writing to this project. No, you're bringing all of you. And what I look for is I look to work with people that when I'm investing in you, the time and the love that I do, and everyone who's part of the Wellness Universe will tell you, I love every single one of my members and everyone gets individual attention. When I do that, it's so I can work with you further. This is not a one and done. This is not a one-shot thing. Every single member of my Wellness Universe is someone that's near and dear to my heart. Just like you all have your businesses and you will have your clients and the people that you work for. Even if you're making jewelry, you want to know like 3 years from now, hey, where's that piece traveled? How has that person used it? How many compliments did they get on that piece? For example, our clients are near and dear to us. We care about their well-being. We care about their outcomes. We care about their journey. We care about them. And this is how we do at the Wellness Universe. And through projects like this is our legacy, folks. This is in black and white. This book will be around after we're gone. And that's big. That's huge. And know that not only will your words in that one chapter be a wave in the ocean, it's followed by all of these other waves, and all of these other waves are pushing your wave because of all of the other books that have come before you and the authors that are part of us. and not only Wellness Universe, but Brave Healer, because other people create other collaborations, businesses, opportunities, events, all because this is all two humongous, sustaining and really supportive ecosystems supporting you in this project. And that's the beauty of this. I've been part of other projects too, and I have a really high bar. I'm sorry. I'm like Simon Cowell on, America's Got Talent. I'm very, very like my level of excellence is here. And I want the people who work with me here. And this is the people that you're surrounded with when you're part of this project. So Tools for Transformation, we're releasing Tools for Life, which Laura just mentioned. Literally, the launch is next week. It's on Wednesday. That's amazing. We have a star-studded cast of inspirational people, plus all of our authors who are part of that book. I highly encourage you to just watch the feeds, watch your emails, and see when that book launches and take advantage of getting a copy of that. I encourage you to get a copy of one of the other books so you really know what you're asking yourself to be part of. And also reach out to any of the authors randomly. Connect with them on LinkedIn, connect with them on Wellness Universe to see if you have any questions regarding this project. But Tools for Transformation, my hope for this book is to really take someone from where they are in life and bring them to where they want to be, through something specific, like grief support, like parenting adult children, like being a grandparent, like transition through loss of their job. We have a list on the application page to give you inspiration of the types of themes and topics, but literally it's the gamut, bringing them through a stressful situation, building their resilience so when they encounter another stressful situation. These are the common themes that run throughout all of the books, and this is why all of the books are bestsellers, and people even use them in their therapy. People have been inspired to get surgeries for themselves. I've even heard some lives being saved because of the books that we've put out there. And I can't take credit for that. That's our authors. That's the content of the books. That's the transformational stories that you share so vulnerably, and then the tool that you're empowering somebody with that they can take on their journey. So Tools for Transformation is going to be another very special book. Every book is very special and near and dear to my heart because it calls to a different piece of my life. I've gone through many transformations in my life, and we all will and have and are. And so this is what we want to give the public. So I encourage you to just click on that application and take a look at it later. But I would like to get to more meat and potatoes here with Laura for the things that she wants to cover.
So there's a question about the timing, and once you're in, then Anna can share all of our calls that we have for the project. We have all the dates set. March timeframe will be a kickoff with the entire author cast, and we'll coach you through the writing. The first coaching call, really, it's writing coaching, but it's business coaching also. So you're getting kind of a double, triple whammy of awesomeness when you come into one of these projects in terms of the coaching. That book will publish in July, Jill, just to finish that timing for you. And then we have all of our calls scheduled between. We'll do some writing support. We'll do a launch information call. We'll have our publication happening in July of 25 for this book 6. So what other questions do you all have? Please type them in the chat. I will think about a few things that I want you to understand in terms of benefits. On the Brave Healer side of things, we do a beautiful YouTube interview for our authors. I'm just getting ready to do the first few for the Tools for Life book today. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to meet with some of my Tools for Life authors. The YouTube interview is so fun and such an amazing way to promote, because you get to talk about your why and the chapter and the tool that you've written about your story. So it's really my job to make you shine in that interview, and I love to do that. So I think it's a huge benefit of the project. you're going to have an author copy paperback benefit, meaning you will be able to purchase paperbacks of this book at cost, and then later on you can sell your beautiful signed copies. That is one of the most direct monetization benefits of this project. We've had people make up their investment in their paperback book sales, and that's pretty badass. And there is no limit to that, at least not at this time for my company. So we will allow you to have that benefit into the future. You need 50 more books. You're going to go speak at an event. You can purchase them at cost and you can sell them. Of course, you can give them away too, right? Like you can put a little note in your chapter, little coupon for your services or something fun. And books are just an amazing way to bring people into your world in terms of your business. I mentioned the coaching through the Amazon bestseller process, and I just want to say to you that I will help anybody who wants to understand how to do that. This is one of the cool things. We all want that Amazon bestseller status. I'm going to teach you how to do it. But on the other side of that coaching is Laura is going to cheerlead you into all the other benefits that are going to happen when you become a published author, Amazon best-selling published author, and then what, right? So our company is really about the now what do I do after the book is published. There's networking opportunities. There's special workshop opportunities. There's writing opportunities. I could go on and on and on. And maybe, Anna, you want to list some of the benefits on your side.
Sure. Thank you, Laura. So when we do events as the Wellness Universe, we gift out books. So we've gifted out thousands of books between professional organization events for leadership down to community events for mental health, women's leadership events. So the books we get out there, so your words are being distributed. So that's like, a free ad for you in a way, because we're giving the books away in addition to the sales. We incorporate you in virtual events in the Wellness Universe. We incorporate you into live events that we do, like Soul Treat. Authors are our first two people that we come to as a member of the Wellness Universe when we're doing events and let you know about what's going on. We just did Wellness Palooza. It was a 5-day event with over 42 speakers. It was a 5-star. We had almost 300 reviews on those programs, and all of the members who participated now have content that they can repurpose, and that's evergreen. So literally you're giving like kind of rocket fuel for yourself. You're also given support. Like we've given, all the speakers had a buddy on the session, so they had someone to hold their hand. We train you, we support you. So literally just doing the book project enters you into this ecosystem that that's really mind-blowing, that people don't really understand unless you're part of it. And while we try to have testimonials shared, the success that's been built, it's not because we're selling in volume, folks. It's because we've built the relationships and we know how to care for people, and we know how to create successful journeys and outcomes for everyone that we're engaged with. And here's the thing, like Jill said, happy, healthy, healed humans lead to peace globally. And that's what we believe in. And the only way we can do that is by working with you, the conduits and the channels of wellness and well-being. I don't do what I do. Laura doesn't do what she does. All of our members, Jeanette, Leah, everybody who's here, Jill, Peggy, don't do what we do for not seeing something as an outcome. And that's the great thing about what we do here at the Wellness Universe. And when you're part of this, you get to see the result of your value, of your inspiration, of your treasure. You get to see it. You get engaged with people. And there are things that happen because of that. And your business grows and flourishes, and you find support personally. And that's one of the other benefits too. So I just want to share all this because this isn't something that's just transactional. And I'm asking you to step up to the higher version of yourself when you enter into this project, because Laura and I have a very high level of excellence and we want to make you shine. We see the diamonds and we bring the diamonds to the forefront. This is not for the people who are like, oh, maybe I'll do it. I'm just kind of a hobbyist here. No, if you're serious, this is your rocket fuel for yourself. And we want to see you step up into that person and deliver what you have for the world, because this is only going to grow. So even the benefits that have been exposed through all of these collaborations that we've done so far, it only keeps getting bigger and better because we come together with you and we start creating new things together. So all of the events, all of the other projects, book signings, book readings, everything else that we do with you, it keeps evolving and it keeps growing. That's kind of on the top of my head. Actually, Leah, I would love to hear from you if you have a couple of things that I've omitted.
You've been quite comprehensive. I want to say, kind of reiterate my highlights of what the others have said, and that is being coached by Anna and Laura is top level. Being part of this community that supports each other is amazing. My catharsis of writing my story that I didn't always think I would ever say in public, like, ooh, that just came out, has really been healing for me. So let's see, what else is there? I'm trying to think if there's anything that hasn't been said. Anna has covered it all. Again, you're not just getting a chapter in a book. You're getting this community. You're getting this level of support. You're getting this opportunity to bring the next highest version of yourself out to the world in a bigger way. What are you going to do with that? The world needs each of us to show up as our best and brightest selves right now. So, think about those people who you can influence, who will be able to bring their next highest version of themselves into the world because they read your chapter. That's what I want to say.
You guys, there is nothing like becoming a published author to up-level your whole self and your business. Like we will kick your butt about that. Like, when you're going to need to present as a published author, which will create this fuel for bringing your whole self to it. And I know Anna loves that piece of it too. It's part of what sometimes is hard to describe as you move through the process of this journey, which is a self-development and healing journey in my world. I'll mention to all of you who don't know, I had a first 30-year career as a holistic physical therapist. So I am a PT turned publisher. And I have a soft spot for my healer entrepreneurs who are doing this writing thing. And they say to me, whoa, I had no idea that was going to do that. Do what? Heal me, force me into my better self, change my relationships, change my business. Like, I could go on and on about it, but it's cooler when other people talk about it, right? Because you can hear it firsthand. There are questions that come up a lot. I put one of them in the chat, the answer to one of them in the chat. Like, can I use my content if I go forward and write my own book? Of course you can. So we always love for you to write a line that says, as was first published in the name of this book, right? We like for you to give a little bit of credit back because we think we deserve it. But other than that, we're not going to take the right away from you to use your content. We want you to be able to do that. That's one question that comes up. Anna, you mentioned up top in the chat there, they do have the benefit of purchasing any of the paperbacks at cost. That is humongous. And that's, thank you, Anna. A generous ability to, what if you wanted to sell the set? What if you wanted to sell a couple or a few, right? And as a set, so you can do that math and figure that out. Our books retail on Amazon, the paperbacks do for about $25. And we coach everybody through, if you're purchasing an author copy, they're about $6.50 a piece. And so there's the math for you, and you can figure out, how you would do that and work that for yourself. We have people who can act as a resource for creating author book sale pages. We have virtual assistant resources. We have my 3,000 plus author community as well. Like I said, when Anna and I come together, these projects just become other level amazing. You're getting both of those kinds of benefits. Let's see, what else is in the chat that you guys want to know? We have the application link in there, so put your application in. Anna will be reaching out about anything on that application that she needs to with you. Members or authors need to be a member of the Wellness Universe, Anna, correct? You want to talk about that?
Just getting the link again for the application one more time. So yes, so membership in the Wellness Universe is required because we are an ecosystem that supports the members. And this isn't a typical membership where you just join to have the visibility or ride the coattails of the well-established name that we've created and the space that people come to where they know, love, and trust people, or a directory of practitioners that's open to the public. Whereas, like, for example, on LinkedIn, you have to go and log into LinkedIn in order to engage on LinkedIn, or you have to go to Facebook and log in order to engage. The Wellness Universe is a website, like you have a website, and people can come to the Wellness Universe and use it as a resource and find you without having to log in. And they can connect to you directly through your profile. And your profile can contain all the links, images, videos, whatever you want to include on your profile. But more so than that, we create a holistically supportive ecosystem for any wellnesspreneur, because we know what it's like to walk that walk and that journey. That journey can sometimes be really hard. And that's really what inspired me to create the Wellness Universe, because I come from being an entrepreneur. I actually was an artist, and I had my own clothing line, and I worked out of the basement of my home, and I had some interns from local college. And it felt very isolating at times. And I know that when we're wellnesspreneurs or entrepreneurs, we can feel very isolated. And I had big hopes and big dreams and big visions and lots of inspiration. And I was a creator and a doer and a builder. And I didn't have my people around me. I was very alone. This was before Facebook. This was when I was like 31 years old. This is a long time ago. This is before social media and social circles online were available to me. And when I was gifted with the vision of the Wellness Universe back in 2013, everyone was behind me that was in my ecosystem. I had built my Facebook page from 0 to over 300,000 fans organically. And it went all the way up to 800,000. Now I'm sitting at about a 700 and something thousand fans on my Facebook page. But through that networking and through that building of that network with powerful, influential, and maybe even hobbyists, people that are in the wellness space, that's what inspired me. And, I heard the big booming voice from above saying, a place needs to be created for people who are changing the world, and you're the one to do it. And that sprung forth in 2014, and the first version of the website was launched in January of 2015. So literally, we were at 10 years being a public, thank you, Jeanette. We are, doing a public service by being here for people. And we continually create projects, programs, opportunities where we help all of us come together and all of us help the world in bigger ways and deeper ways. So really, the Wellness Universe membership, it really is about community, collaboration, and co-creation. It's not a membership for you just to have affiliation with a really great standing brand. It's so much more than that. And that's really what we're looking for when we're looking for members to be members of the Wellness Universe. And this project is just one of the channels in order to enter into membership. So membership would require you to sign up and get a membership. The highest level membership is $9.99, and that locks you in for life. So no matter when the membership goes up in cost, as long as you're a membership with an active membership, you'll be locked in at that rate. The membership you get is absolutely phenomenal, ridiculous, in fact. You are part of the ecosystem. Your brand gets raised up alongside of us. There's opportunities for, again, virtual sessions, things that support you and your brand and your mission and your vision and your message. And then there's the personal support. Because you're coming into the ecosystem of trusted people who have walked the walk with you, you can automatically fall into a warm, cozy conversation with them, have trust with them, and build the relationships without this whole, I wonder how, and this is happening even to me. A lot of people approach me on LinkedIn. A lot of people want to have a introductory call or discovery call. And even it's just always so like, who are these people? How much do I really know about them? When you enter into the wellness universe and you're part of our ecosystem, you've found a friend, you found family, basically. And I've always wanted that for who we are. And I see Jill shaking her head. I mean, and Jeanette and Leah, this is who we are at the wellness universe. So literally, I don't know if you really realize what you are attending today, but it really is like doors blowing open on almost anything that you could possibly imagine. And I'm only saying that because I was that person before, and I created what I needed for me. And it served me well as far as the most beautiful human beings around me. And I can call on anyone for anything. And when one of my friends says, I just lost my son, like, who do you have for me to talk to? And I'm like, I have someone I trust. And I could just tap on their shoulder and boom, in like literally within hours, they're connected. And that's the beauty about being part of the wellness universe and the ecosystem. So it's not only just for you and your brand and your business, but literally it's for you as a human. I hope that explained it. If anybody has anything to add, Jeanette or Leah or Jill or Teresa.
Any other questions? Oh, go ahead, Jeanette.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to mention what Jill listed, that some of the benefits of being a member of the Wellness Universe. I've been a member since 2016, and I write a monthly blog. You can be a core blogger. There's teaching opportunities in the Wellness Universe Lounge, which is a repository for your courses, and it's a great platform. And there's just so many collaborations and opportunities, like the upcoming Soul Treat that will be held in the fall. And I just, working with Anna and Laura, it's otherworldly what they put together. I used to think I was fast to get things done, but these gals are running on the treadmill at warp speed, and it's a wonderful, there's the alien right there. So thank you very much.
I'd love to add just a quick word, which is, I know for me, I really, do have supporting like a website and things like that, but it was so amazing to be able to, just come into this wellness universe platform and have a place that houses, classes and workshops and a place that you can, you don't have to do the tech yourself. You don't have to put it together yourself. I mean, or it can play between yours and the wellness universe. So I was like just calling that in, and I was thrilled to have it, pop up and be there. So it's just an added benefit for people, I think, to have a place to go that is technologically supported. So I just want to throw that in, because that was like a huge, really kind of unexpected benefit for me. So
thank you so much for saying that, Jill. And I appreciate that you appreciate and you brought out these tangible pieces that are so important, because people want to know, what else can I do? We have a learning platform that's rated nearly 5 stars. We have over 13,000 students enrolled on our learning platform. So if you get that with your membership also. But what I would like for you to do is, there's a join us page. Right now, we're not open to the public for enrollment because we do these membership drives so we can onboard you properly. As we are coming into this project for authors, you'll be onboarded in a small group. So I have the join us page link there so you understand what it is about joining us. But I'm going to share with you also the application page to become a member of the Wellness Universe. And that is going to be separate. So you can do the application page, and please save the link or open it right now because it's hidden. Because again, we're not open to the public for joining us right now. It's literally just for us who are going to be part of this book project. And then we do a membership drive about 3 times a year. And there's so many other benefits. There's affiliate. You have an affiliate link. You can make hundreds of dollars by bringing somebody else on to be a member of the Wellness Universe. There's so many more benefits that this isn't. We can't put it all into this call because this is specifically for the book. But we can have a call with you about that separately. So if you want to put the application in for the book, and we know that you need to be a member, we can hop on a call with you independently. But I'm just letting you know that I feel that the slots will be booked up by Sunday. So get your application for the book, at least to get it in, and then we can talk about how we're going to proceed forward with things, because I do feel that we're going to book this book up by the weekend. But let me go get you the application link. And Claire, you have your hand raised? You can unmute yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, great.
I have the application for the Wellness Universe, which I thought I was already a part of, but they can't find my email. Neither here nor there. To become a world changer, this application on this website, this is where we apply to be on the book, or we apply through the link for the Brave Healers. So that's where we start, right? I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay.
It's Laura's link. The Laura DeFranco is where we sign up to be part of the book. And when we do that, and we are then, if we receive the A-OK, we then will automatically be into the thing. So do that one first is what I'm hearing.
You got it. Exactly. Because the book only has 25 chapters. That's it. So you want to get your application in for the book. And then if I see that you're not a member, I can get you the application for Wellness Universe so you can become the member of the Wellness Universe. But just so you're aware, I'm going to share also the application for Wellness Universe here, just so you can have a read through it. But, don't worry about it unless you want to become a member of the Wellness Universe anyway. But yes, the application for the book is really what's critical now, because once, we scan and people are approved and those slots fill, that's it. And we're not doing another book until next year. This is the last call.
Okay.
Right. Let me go find that. And Laura, if you wanted to take over, I know that we're running close.
Yeah. Lisa had a question earlier about being able to have a chat with you, Anna, about everything. So I'm not sure if there's a way for them to reach out to talk with you. She had that up above. And then you'll see the investment details on the links, everyone. So you can click on the application link and it should bring it up there for you. Just scroll down a little bit. It should be pretty clear. I'm just trying to get mine to come up here too. And I think Claire had it. So like, if you really want a spot, apply. If Anna realizes you're not a member of the Wellness Universe, she's going to reach out to you, because that will be step one. But if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I want to do all of this, then apply for the book and we will walk you through the rest. We'll figure out the rest of it. Because you'll see that application link, there is no credit card number required to apply. There's no money. We're not taking anything from you. It's just like your interest. It's an application. Anna's going to vet them. And she'll see who are her members and who aren't her members. She'll reach out to you and say, oh, you're not a member yet. You got to do this first. And then we'll go through the steps, right? So that would be what I would get on top of if you're excited by this whole thing. Yeah, it's not too bad. Thanks, Jean. It's a few things. We just need a little bit of information. We want to, see who you are, what you're up to, the tool that you're wanting to teach, the inspiration for applying, that type of thing. So did I miss any other questions? I'm scrolling. Let's see. I don't see any. So any other questions about this project? We will be moving through over a timeline starting March 3rd. We will have a chapter deadline March 24th. So if you did that math, it's 3 weeks from the coaching call. You will be asked to submit your chapter. We'll do some writing support in between, really help you with getting that best work submitted. And then during our editing process, we will continue to work with you to elevate that writing and make it come alive for the reader. I want them to read your chapter and be so in your material that they can't put it down. And they're going on to learn something from you in the tool section, and then they're going on to read your bio and click on your link and find out more about you, right? I'm going to coach the writing of a chapter like that. And hopefully that is the result for your readers. Okay, doesn't look like there's any more questions, Anna. Anything else?
No, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for everyone who showed up, the current members of the Wellness Universe. Estelle, I haven't seen you in years, so thank you for coming. And those who are not members and were curious about this project. Laura and I think we're major manifestors, but we're also doers and builders. And we really put the work in. And again, I'm going to say we have a high level of excellence. We surround ourselves with people who have a high level of excellence. And therefore, you can definitely know that you're coming to a project that's being asked of you as well. And also what we will deliver for you, for sure, 100% hands down. I would also ask that you go to Amazon, for example, and take a look at the reviews of the book in and of itself. So just the project of the book is absolutely amazing, but know that what you're actually getting out of this is so much more, like so much more. And Lisa's point that she left, she doesn't like to be rushed. And this isn't about being rushed. You have to listen to what your heart says. I'm just letting you know, just for the sake of these type of projects, I'm just being realistic. Our last books filled up in 4 days and we had a waiting list. So I'm just being realistic, folks. This is not a pressure sale at all. At all. It's just that this is the reality of it. And I just want to make sure everybody's aware and is armed with that information. And that's how we kind of roll also at the Wellness Universe. We like to everybody to have the information they need to make the decision that fits them best. And again, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm looking to work with people who are here to move the needle, because my investment in you in this book project is something I want to invest in for life with you. The relationship that I'm building with you, the resource that you are. We're doing corporate wellness events. We're doing events for wellness seekers. I want to be able to work with the people I know, love, and trust and love to work with. And it's been 10 years for me, folks. So know that you are also coming into that space with those people that work with Laura and I, that you're going to also find people to collaborate with and co-create with. And I think that that's really important to say and to know. Yeah. Laura says, if it's a heck yes, you'll know it. Can't wait to meet you again. Reach out if you have any more questions or want to chat. So that's it, folks. Again, the application is the most important thing. At least get that in, and then we could talk after. And I put my email also into the chat as well. And that's it. And then we have our next book launching this week coming. So you could pay attention to that as well. That's going to be a lot of, social media support, things like that. It's really exciting, 10th anniversary edition. So really, really, really great book. And I hope to work with you all and be able to shine your light to the world with everyone. And that's it. So with that, Laura, any final words?
I can't wait to chat with you guys if you have questions and on anything at all. I have my contact info up in the chat. Please reach out. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and listening about this opportunity. Have a great day.